Cody Mitchell here with Travis Taylor, and we're commentating the December 18th Page versus FHS Lady Jackets basketball game.
I'm Travis Taylor.
And we are underway.
Paige has the ball dribbling down the court.
Ball goes to number 24, Allison Wiley.
Carson Mullins, Gardner. She throws it down low, loses the ball, and missed the shot.
Rebound for number 10, Kat Taylor. Oh, foul.
Or walk.
Foul walk.
Looks like Carson Mullins dribbling down the court with the ball. Passes to number 24, Rosalind Mosley. He throws it inside to, looks like Allison Nutt. Misses the layup.
Outside to Taylor King.
Gets it
Back
down low.
inside to Allison Nutt.
The ball is stolen by number 21.
Caitlin Schnitzger. Jump ball. Page. Excuse me, FHS.
Carson Mullins with the inbound. Passes it out to Rosalind Mosley.
Inbound to Carson Mullins, who takes the shot. Rebounded by Taylor King. Back up. Passed outside to number 24, Allison Wiley. Oh, right through Paige's hands. You got to control the flow of the game here, Travis. You got to control the flow.
That is true. Carson Mullins will be inbounding the ball for Fairview. She passes it into number 24, Christiana Purvis.
Outside. Walk, FHS.
Looks like Carson Mullins has the ball. And it's still 0-0.
Outside, right through Christiana Purvis's hands. Ball inbounded to Allison Wisely.
Paige has the ball. They get it back in.
Stolen by Rosalind Mosley.
Rosalind takes it down the court. Stops it up. Gets it number 22.
Chelsea Grishhaber.
And it looks like she walks with the ball.
Inbound to Allison Wiley. Allison Wiley, the playmaker for the Page team. Looking for outside.
Gets it in.
Under.
And Paige gets the first 2 points
2
of the
points
game.
for Page.
And a foul.
Doing the free throwing is number 32, Bria White. And the first one is good.
The first and only one there, Cody.
Oh, my mistake.
Yet again inbounded to Miss Carson Mullins. Takes it down the court. Passes it over, and there is a three by, we're not sure.
Chelsea Grishhaber.
Guess somebody didn't get it. Looks like Wiley again, bringing it down the court. Christiana Gardner gives it out to number 12 for Paige. She passes it outside. And that's a field goal for Paige. Add 3 to that scoreboard.
There's been a lot of back and forth this whole game. Down the court.
But it looks like Fairview has come up with 0 points. Looks like there was a foul. Carson Mullins should be going to the free throw line here. No, they're inbounding it. This is hard. Allison Nutt with the shot. Air ball. Page recovers. Wiley bringing it down the court. Passes it to number 12. She throws it inside number 21 and off the rim. Fairview gets the ball back. Allison Nutt bringing it down the court. Allison Nutt with a layup. Oh, almost. Looks like number 34, Taylor King. And one there.
The score is 2-6, and Taylor King gets to take the free throws.
It looks like the score is 5-6, but on here it says 2. The free throw is missed, and Paige gets the ball back. Out. Looks like Wiley. Dribbling it up top. Gets it down low, but it's stolen by Fairview. Carson Mullins. And Carson Mullins is fouled.
Inbounding by Garrett No, number 34, to number 24, Allison Wiley.
Gets it down low and
Up by number 32, Bria White, and in for Paige. Put 2 points on the board.
Carson Mullins dribbling down yet again.
Straight through, jukes out Allison Wiley. Outside to Taylor King, who dribbles it under and loses it out of bounds.
Gets it to number 24.
Inbound to Allison Wiley.
Again. Wiley bringing it down the court. Being guarded by a gang of people, and it looks like it's going to be out on Fairview. It's going to remain Paige's ball. Now inbounded by Wiley. She passes it to number 32, but it's broken
Attempted
up by
for
Trish.
White, but broken up.
Gets it in number 21.
Caitlin Schnitzger.
Carson Mullins again bringing it down the court.
Taking her sweet time.
Gets it to number 24 for Fairview. Ooh, right off.
Outside,
Christiana.
off the hands of Christiana Purvis.
The score remains 8-5. Paige leads.
Dribbled down by Allison Wiley. Passing it out. Coming
Gets a
under for
shot up.
Paige. Rebounded by White. Back out to Wiley.
Wiley dribbles in, gets it to White. Looks like we got a walk there. We do indeed. Allison Nutt inbounds it to Carson Mullins.
Carson Mullins.
She's taking her time going down the court. Now past half court. Passes it over. Gives it to Roslyn. Gives it back to Carson. And the ball is stolen by Paige.
Given back to Wiley as she sprints down the court and hands the ball off to White.
And White misses the layup.
Rebound by Chelsea Grishauber.
Gets it out
Back
to
out to
Allison
Allison.
Nutt. Allison Nutt passes it to number 20, Carson Mullins, who passes it back out to Rosalind, passes it back. Gets
Well,
it
they're
out to
just passing
Christiana, and
fools.
Christiana. Oh,
Christiana for the
Cristiano downtown with the three. And the score is now tied at 8 as Fairview has come back.
Timeout called by Fairview. You know, they've really played amazing in this game, bringing back from 0 to 8.
Page will inbound off the timeout.
Into Wiley. 2 minutes left in the quarter. Passes it outside, back inside to Wiley.
Wiley passes it outside to number 34, back to Wiley. 3 from Page.
Out for the 3, and is off the rim. Chelsea Grishhopper with the rebound, passing it to Allison Nutt.
Allison Nutt brings it down the court. Allison passes it to Roslyn, who passes it over to number 14.
Christiana Purvis.
Taylor
Taylor King back to Roslyn, back to Christiana.
Christiana back to Roslyn, back
Inside to Chelsea Grishhopper, out to Taylor King. They got to take a shot here, and here comes Allison Nutt with a layup.
Allison Nutt, good shot.
2
Allison
points
Nutt.
for Fairview.
Okay, go for it. Long pass across the court as Wiley has the ball. Number 34 with a shot for Page, and that was a field goal.
Allison Nutt with the shot. 3 points for Page.
The score is now 11
Fairview
to 10.
passing it around the 3-point.
It's broken up by Page, and Page gets the ball back. Yet again, Wiley bringing the ball down the court.
Christiana on the coverage.
Back out to Wiley.
Christiana
Wiley
coming up,
dribbling
passing,
in.
blocking
Pass
the
it out.
passing lane. Allison Nutt inbounded to Roslyn Mosley. Dribbles it down the court. Back out to Allison Nutt, who goes in.
Throws it out to number 14.
Christiana Purvis up.
And Paige gets the ball back. She throws it down the court. And shot is no good as we come to the end of the first quarter. With Fairview losing to Page 11 to 10. It's been a good first quarter of basketball, Cody. Mr. Garvin.
So what can Fairview do to keep themselves in this game, Travis?
As of right now, Cody Mitchell, I'm not sure. But it has been a well-played first quarter by both teams.
Yes, winning, but with 2 more fouls than Fairview has.
Looks like the ball will be inbounded by Page.
Bench, Taylor King replaced by Trish Lancaster.
Roslyn Mosley on the coverage, now Carson Mullins.
Outside to Wiley, back inside.
She's double
to
teamed.
No. Passing it out to the arc, playing an around-the-world game here.
She dribbled, now she stopped. Pass it back out to Wiley up at the top of the key.
Wiley taking her time, possessing the ball, keeping it out of Fairview's hands, maintaining their lead. Inside to Caitlin Schnitzger.
If I'm not mistaken, is Fairview playing a zone? Pass it out to number 32, Allison Nutt. Allison Nutt misses the layup.
Allison Nutt is just not on tonight.
Page with the ball, dribbling it. Wiley is just going crazy out there.
Wiley is really the
White.
only possessor for the Page team I've seen this evening.
Looks like Carson Mullins on a fast break down the court. 3-on-1. Carson Mullins passes it back out to Roslyn. Roslyn with a three, and it is good. Page with the ball. Passes to number 12 for Page. She stops, passes it back out to Wiley.
Wiley containing the ball as she has this entire game.
Out to number 12.
Outside to No, back to White.
White with a
Up
three.
from the three.
And she banks it in for Page.
That was number 34, Garrett No.
And now Carson Mullins brings it back down the court for Fairview. She passes it over to number 24, Roslyn, back to Mullins. Over to
Christiana Purvis in trouble. Back to Carson.
up to Allison, who gets blocked. The shot was blocked.
Allison Nutt, get your head in the game.
Wiley with the ball, taking her time, setting it up.
Ribbed out, rebounded again by Page, up for the layup. And in from White.
White has been on fire so far, Cody.
Yes, she has.
And Carson Mullins now bringing it back down the court for Fairview. Setting it up. Passes it to, looks like Allison Nutt, and Allison Nutt is fouled.
Inside to Roslyn, back out to Chelsea. Into Allison, cracks under the pressure, back to Page, given to Wiley. Out on Fairview. Inbounded to Wiley, holds onto the ball and passes it out on Fairview again. Good pressure though from Roslyn Mosley. Closing the passing lane off to Wiley. Back out to Wiley, back and forth between Wiley and Kat Taylor.
And it looks like the ball is stolen by number 20, Carson Mullins, on a fast break, and she lays it up for 2 points.
2 points for Carson Mullins.
Wiley dribbling back down the court with the ball. Passes it over number 10, and she travels with the ball.
10
Fairview.
traveling with the ball, Kat Taylor. Fairview's ball, timeout, Fairview. Fairview managing to hold on in this game, but Page keeping a close lead. Inbound to Carson Mullins, who dribbles it down the field at her leisure. Outside to Chelsea Grischhaber, who holds on to it, back out to Carson and over to Carson.
Roslyn Mosley has it up top. Over to Mullins. Mullins stands there and gets the ball over to
Nutt.
Nutt.
Back to Mosley. Back to Mullins. Back to
Trish Lancaster.
Lancaster.
Mullins now with the ball.
Guarded by.
Pass it over to Chelsea Grischhaber, who is double teamed now. Gets it back over to Mullins. Inside to Trish. And Trish puts up the shot. That was a good shot, Cody Mitchell.
Trish going in for Taylor. Was able to make the shot under the pressure from Kat Taylor and Heather Giddens. Foul by Fairview. That'll be a free throw for nothing but net for Page. For number 34, Garrett, no, nothing but net. Tying the game with Fairview and hitting the rim, keeping his score tied. Outside to Allison Nutt.
Over to Rosalind Mosley. And
Rosalind takes the shot and makes it.
That was a three-pointer and puts Fairview up 20-17. And now the ball is stolen by Rosalind Mosley, who's out to Allison Nutt. Allison gets the ball taken away by Page.
Carried up the court by number 10, Kat Taylor. Dribbled straight out of bounds.
But it remains Page's ball. Page with the inbound.
Inbounded to
Number
10, Kat Taylor, who takes the shot. And redemption, she makes it. After dribbling it in last time, she was able to make the shot.
Carson Mullins now taking it down the court for Fairview. She's dribbling the ball, going in, passes it over to number 24, Rosalind Mosley for Fairview. Rosalind Mosley, and the shot is blocked.
Stolen by Kat Taylor, who's just been dynamite these past couple of minutes. Makes the two. Giving Page the lead, 21-20.
Carson Mullins yet again brings up the court for Fairview. Passes it over.
Fairview's passing game has just been phenomenal. That is one thing they have over Page. It's just their passing game. Up for the layup from Taylor King, and it's 2 points. Timeout called by Page. Fairview's passing game has just been rocking this whole first half. Leading up but unable to finish. They are down by 1 point. Up by 1 point.
There was a hold by number 34, Taylor King for Fairview.
Outside.
Number 20 for Page inbound
Heather
the ball.
Giddens will be inbounding it to none other than Kat Taylor.
It looks like there's another foul on Taylor King.
Giddens taking the inbound again. Giving it to White. Giving it to Kat Taylor. Back into White, who shoots it up, misses, but is finished by Caitlin Schnitziger.
Carson Mullins
putting
with
Page
the
up
inbound.
1 point in front of Fairview.
Carson Mullins passes it over to number 24, Rosalind Mosley, who gets it over to number 22
Chelsea Grishhaber.
to number 14.
Christiana Purvis. Stolen by White. Taken down the field by Weiler. Shot up
That
and
was an air ball.
air ball.
That will be Fairview's ball. Number 10, Danny Moore is now in the game for Fairview.
She gets the ball, giving it back to Carson Mullins.
Carson Mullins up the court.
Danny is a sophomore, but just because she's short, don't judge her. She's awesome at basketball.
That is true, Cody. That is very true.
And a push by number 12 on Page. The ball will be inbounded by Fairview.
Inbounded by Fairview.
Page holding on to a weak lead over Fairview by 1 point, 23-22. Inbounded to Roslyn Mosley. Out to Allison Nutt.
Allison Nutt now taking her time. She now dribbles in, trying to turn around for a shot and throws the ball away.
Intended pass for
Number 20, Carson Mullins. Page is now inbound the ball. Carson Mullins with pressure.
Giddens back to Wiley. Wiley just dribbling it through double coverage.
Carson Mullins is all over the place guarding everybody, but they
White
leave one person open who misses the shot.
Back in. Foul by Fairview. 2 points for Page, or 2 free throws for Page. Going to be taken by number 20, Heather Giddens. And the first one is up,
And it is no good.
and it's hits off the backboard.
She's setting up for her second free throw. And it is up. And she banks it in to give Page a 2-point lead over Fairview. Carson Mullins now brings it down the court. She's driving it in. Stops, gets it out to number 24, Roslyn Mosley, who puts up the shot but cannot get the shot off before halftime.
As we run out of time in the first half, Page is up by
leads
2 points over Fairview.
24-22.
Wiley carrying the ball for most for the Page team. And Bria White with over half of the points.
This has been a very, very good first half of basketball.
And this is Cody Mitchell with my colleague Travis Taylor. We're back for the second half of the December 18th Page versus FHS Lady Jackets basketball game.
Allison Nutt inbounds it to number 20, Carson Mullins. And that was a quick shot by Fairview. Goes out on number, not sure, 22, Chelsea Grayshot. Page now inbounds the ball, gets it out, stolen by number 32, Allison Nutt, over to number 34, Taylor King, inside to Carson Mullins, who gets fouled by number 12 for Page. Carson Mullins will be inbounding the ball for Fairview. Carson Mullins gets it out to number 32, Allison Nutt, who gets it back over to Carson Mullins, and Carson Mullins with the shot from the baseline.
Up for 2.
Page now inbounds the ball. It is now tied at 24, and stolen again by Fairview. Carson Mullins, and she double dribbles. Man. Page now inbounding the ball. She throws it all the way down the court. And it is mishandled, out of bounds. It'll be Fairview ball.
Inbound to Carson Mullins.
Carson Mullins now taking the ball down the court. Dribbling. She stops up at the three-point line, gets it over to number 34. Back over to number 32, Allison Nutt, who drives in, and the shot is blocked. And
pressure by Allison Wiley, or I'm sorry, by Bria White. Allison Nutt is just not on her game tonight.
Inbounded by Page. Fairview is going with a full court pressure as number 10 for Page gets it out. Wow.
Bria White scoring over half of the points for Page this evening. Keeps putting it up, rebounding and getting it back. Rebounded.
Carson Mullins dribbling down the court. She tries to juke out a Page defender who holds her.
Pressure by Allison Wiley.
Inbounding by Allison Nutt.
The foul by Wiley, she really just needs to keep her hands
does
down.
It in. Allison Nutt now with the ball.
Holding on to it. Pressure by Bria White. Taking her time, looking for a pass to open up.
Looks like Carson Mullins is open there for a minute.
And she goes out to Chelsea Grishhaber, over to Taylor King, and back all the way to Rosalind Mosley.
Rosalind Mosley is standing with the ball. Gets it over to number 22, Chelsea Grishhaber, puts up the
Puts
shot.
it up,
And it rims
rebounded
out.
by number 34, Taylor King. Back out to Wiley, dribbles it down like a madman.
Number 24, Rosalind.
Into Bria White, who makes the shot. No surprise there, she's been on fire this whole evening.
But it does not count because it happened before the shot. Page will be inbounding the ball from under the goal.
Foul on Fairview's number 32,
Page
Allison Nutt.
inbounds the ball, and she is fouled. Allison Nutt will be inbounding the ball for Fairview. Carson Mullins dribbling down the court for Fairview. She's setting up the play, calling out demands. She's
Holding
dribbling.
on
She's
to it.
driving in. She had
Taking
a
up
lane
for the
there for
layup.
a minute.
Pressure by Allison Wiley.
But Fairview gets to
Fairview's
inbound
ball.
the ball.
Allison Wiley fouled Carson Mullins. That's 2 for Allison Wiley this game.
Carson Mullins,
Into Chelsea Grishhaber, back out to Carson Mullins.
and the ball is stolen by Page.
Stolen by number 10,
fast
Kat
break.
Taylor. And
And-
up for the shot, and it is good. Giving the guests a 2-point lead over Fairview. 26-24.
And Carson Mullins setting up the play once again. Pass it over to number 32, Allison Nutt, who's standing there with the
Holds
ball.
on to it, looking for the play. Passes it to number 22, Chelsea Grishhaber, over to Rosalind Mosley. All the way back to Taylor King, who dribbles it, looking for an open shot. Back to Allison Nutt
takes
for the three.
and it's off the rim.
Bria White with the recovery. Dribbled down by Allison Wiley. Keeping the pressure off, she's double teamed.
Rosalind Mosley now backs off to guard number 10 for Page.
Attempting to block the passing lane. Page is still managing to maintain a steady passing game.
And
Outside to
she
Wiley, makes the
walks.
shot, and off for Fairview.
Fairview will be inbounding the ball. Number 14, Christiana Purvis, comes in the game for Fairview. As Allison inbounds it to none other than Carson Mullins. She's guarded by Wiley, number 22.
Number 22, Chelsea Grishhaber with the ball, looking for an open passing lane.
Not sure what's going on here.
Foul committed by Page.
Allison Nutt will be inbounding the ball for Fairview. She throws it in to Carson, who gets it back to Allison. Allison dribbling the ball at the three-point line. Now backs up. Allison Nutt is held by Page defender.
Allison Nutt dribbling it through Page's defenses. She's really playing a completely new game here in this second half. Allison Nutt inbounding it again, completely rejuvenated. Foul on number 21, Caitlin Schnitzger. That's her
30.
second foul of the game. Up for Allison Nutt. And
It's
out of
on
bounds
Fairview.
on Fairview.
Ball is now inbounded by Page to
Allison Wiley,
yet again.
who dribbles it down. Takes it up, passes it to number 11, Courtney Crowder.
And it is stolen by Fairview, who now brings it back down the court.
Taylor
Over
King
to
with
20,
the steal.
Carson Mullins, who brings it back out to Allison Nutt.
Up
Allison
for the shot.
Nutt with the shot.
Ribs out.
She
Double
with the
team,
ball.
double team on Wiley, but she dribbles it through the coverage anyway.
It is stolen by Fairview again, and the pass.
Out of the hands of number 22, Chelsea Grishhaber.
Paige inbounding the ball. She is double teamed.
Into Wiley, double
She is
team,
double
getting
teamed.
desperate. Back, stolen by Allison Nutt, and up. Layup for 2 points.
There is a commotion going on in the stands here at Fairview. There was an unnecessary penalty called there.
Well, that was an awesome play by Allison Nutt, although it will not be counted by the refs.
And the score remains 26-24 Page. And Fairview, doing one thing right so far this second half, has only 1 team foul, and Page has 4.
Allison Nutt coming up and playing a completely different game this half. And this game has really brought out the fans. The stands are full this game. Big turnout for Fairview.
She is yet again double teamed by Fairview. They're going full court pressure.
Outside to
this
Kat
second half.
Taylor, she dribbles it down.
She's got 3 on
Under
1, and the shot
and
is blocked.
Blocked by Allison Nutt.
Page
Allison
trying
Nutt
to
is
inbound
just
the
on
ball.
fire.
Gets it
Inside to
out.
White, back out, up for the 3, and it's no good.
She bricks it off the backboard.
21, Caitlin Schnitzger, up, taken down and scored by White.
Carson Mullins bringing it back up the court for Fairview.
Carson trying to look for a passing. She passes it out to Chelsea Grishhaber, who passes it back.
That was just a bad pass by Carson Mullins. Didn't let Allison get over there to get the ball. Page now inbounding the ball. Fairview going with the full court
Wiley
pressure
on the
again, and
inbound,
it's stolen by Mullins.
Carson Mullins.
And the shot is blocked by Page.
Straight up to White, who has a full court, and she takes a shot, and it is
White misses.
backboard. That's a different White than we've seen this whole game. The reliant White misses her free throw, or layup.
But the ball does go out on Fairview, so Page will remain with possession. Number 12 with the ball for Page. She is double teamed over to number 21.
Hannah Springer, back to Wiley, in for Schnitzger. Number 10, Kat Taylor makes the layup, and it is good. Extending the lead by 6 points for Page over Fairview.
Rosalind Mosley
30-24.
now bringing the ball down the court for Fairview. And she drives in, stops at the three-point line. Gets it over number 22.
Chelsea Grishhaber, under to Allison Nutt.
Who gets fouled. And Fairview will remain in possession.
Foul on Allison Nutt. By number 21, Caitlin Schnitzger. That is Caitlin Schnitzger's 3rd foul of this half.
Allison Nutt about to throw the ball in for Fairview. Trying to get it to 24,
Allison
Rosalind
Nutt
Mosley,
over
who
to
gets
Rosalind
it in.
Mosley, back under to Allison, up to
Allison
the
banks
the
in.
layup, and it is good. Allison Nutt, bravo. Wiley all the way down court
That was a Hail Mary there.
to number 10, Kat Taylor, who shoots it up and bricks off, and it is Fairview's ball.
No.
Foul
not.
by number 12, Trish Lancaster. It's her 1st foul of the game. And the first shot by Chloe Wigginton is good. 31-26 Page. The second shot is right off the rim. Rebounded by Allison Nutt. taken down by Paige. Inbounded to
To number 24, Rosalind Mosley. And she dribbles it down. Trying
coverage
to
by
lose her
number 12,
defender.
Hannah Springer.
And the ball is taken away
Stolen
by
by
number
Hannah
24.
Springer. Given to Wiley, who dribbles it down like a road runner.
She's still going.
Up to number 44, Winnington.
Who is fouled on the shot. Misses, but she will be going to the free throw line for Paige.
The foul was on number 10, Danny Moore. Oh, excuse me, number 22, Chelsea Grishhaber. It's her second foul. And the fouls are just adding up, making 9 this half.
And
6 for Paige and 3 for Fairview.
And she misses her first free throw attempt. She's setting up for a second. Puts a shot up, and she
The shooter is number 44, Chloe Wigginton.
Carson Mullins inbounds it to Rosalind Mosley, who gets it back to Mullins, who's now dribbling up the court. Carson Mullins gets the ball back. Over to number 14.
Right back out.
Over to Rosalind. Back to Mullins.
Their passing game has just been phenomenal.
She
Push
was
by
pushed.
Paige. And Fairview will take to the free throw line.
As they are now in the bonus.
The foul was on Casey Harold, number 22. It was her, on Hannah Springer, number 12. It is her 4th foul. She now has over half of the fouls for Paige. The first shot by Carson Mullins is out. Up again. Knocked out of bounds by Fairview. The ball will be given to Paige.
Paige inbounding the ball. There will be full court pressure again by Fairview.
Wiley giving the ball. No surprise there.
And it is
That's
taken
out.
away by
Stolen.
Fairview.
Carson Mullins has a hold of the ball.
Mullins brings it back out. Slow down play. Gets it over to number 14. And she puts it up. Number 14, Christiana Purvis. That is her second of the night.
That shot will make the score 29-32, with the Paige having a 3-point lead over the Lady Jackets.
Number 24, Wiley with the ball for Paige.
Dribbled coverage. Excellent coverage by Carson Mullins off the foot.
Trish
of a Paige player.
Lancaster takes the ball away for Fairview.
Trish Lancaster, just a powerhouse, takes it out of the hands of 2 other Paige players. Christiana Purvis under the net. Outside, stolen by Wiley. And it's out of bounds. Ball will be Fairview's.
And with 20.6 remaining, I'm going to have to say that Fairview is going to wait and get the last shot here before the end of the third quarter. But I am wrong.
Trish Lancaster, 3 points, tying the game. 32 all.
Fairview again with full court pressure.
Trish Lancaster.
She just dribbles straight through it, driving it down the court.
Trish Lancaster is just on fire. She's gone in for number 22, Chelsea Grishhaber, and she is completely rejuvenated.
But she does pick up the foul there for block. And Paige will be at the free throw line.
Number 10, Kat Taylor, with the free throw.
Her first
up.
attempt.
And it is no good.
Off the back of the rim there.
This is her second and last shot for Kat Taylor. On the free throw line.
Her
Up.
second attempt up, and
it is good. Giving them a 1-point minimal lead over the Lady Jackets. In the
Rosalind
last
Mosley
seconds, they will
puts
squeeze
up
off a
prayer.
shot, and it is no
Oh.
good off the backboard. Your final score of the third quarter, 33-32. Paige. Well, the Lady Jackets have really caught up this game. They have dominated this second half. Worthy of mention is number 12, Trish Lancaster, and of course, the surprising Allison Nutt. The cheerleader's not very in sync.
Those are not ours.
Those cheerleaders didn't seem very together, did they, Travis?
I was not really paying attention to them, Cody.
The fourth quarter about to be underway, with your Lady Jackets losing by 1 point, 33-32. Trish Lancaster taking a seat, being subbed in for number 22, Chelsea Grishhaber. And your fourth quarter is now underway.
As Paige gets the ball.
Given out to Kat Taylor, back under to Schnitzger, and White with the layup. Unfortunately, there was a foul on the play.
And she will be heading to the free throw line.
And White about to get a chance for some free throws here to bring her team to more than a 1 point lead. The foul by number 34, Taylor King. It is her third foul, giving her over half for Fairview. The first shot by White is made, securing a 2 point lead. And her second is up, and it is good.
Allison Nutt now inbounding the ball.
Carson Mullins. As Allison Nutt passes her up to run down for the pass. She's wide open, and of course, Carson Mullins sees that.
Allison Nutt holding on to the ball here. Now dribbling.
Looking for an open pass. Out to Chelsea Grishhaber, all the way over to Rosalind Mosley. And straight to Taylor King.
Allison Nutt
into
open
Allison,
down.
who saves it from going out of bounds, although it slips right through her hands.
Rosalind Mosley drives it down the middle, now brings it back out to the three-point line. Over to Carson Mullins. Goes over to set up a play for Fairview. She drives it in, but she gets held, and she will be heading to the charity stripe.
Carson Mullins for the attempts. Up, and it is no good.
Off the front
Rebounded
of the
by
rim.
Schnitzger. Passed over to Kat Taylor, back to Wiley. Looking for a pass.
And Wiley
Running it all the
drives
way in
it all
herself.
the way.
Oh, no, but it's
misses.
rebounded by Taylor King.
Allison Nutt bringing it up with the court for Fairview.
Allison
she
Nutt
drives
dribbling it through
in,
coverage. Oh, straight through the body of
and
Allison
she
Wiley.
is fouled.
Oh, Schnitzger. I'm sorry, straight through the body of Caitlin Schnitzger.
And Allison Nutt will be heading to the free throw line.
Allison Nutt having a great second half. Coming out completely differently than she did at the beginning of this game. Impressing us here in the commentator's booth. I am impressed. How about you, Travis?
I'm impressed as well, Cody Mitchell. Her first attempt is up.
Up, and it
it
is
is
good.
good.
Allison Nutt. And look at those cheerleaders over there. They are dancing. They are jumping for joy. Allison Nutt with her second attempt. Up,
And
and
it
it
is
is
good as
good.
well. I expect
Allison
nothing
Nutt.
less.
What a powerhouse this half.
Full court pressure again by Fairview. She is double teamed. Throws it out to number 24, Wiley. Wiley is now triple teamed,
Wiley, God, the ball is stolen.
but she
Takes
is
a
fouled.
hit on the play.
Be inbounded by number 10 for Paige. She's getting ready to throw the ball in net.
Inbounded by Kat Taylor.
5-second penalty right there. She could not inbound the ball in time. Fairview will take over possession.
Kat Taylor, shame on you. You took too long. Allison Nutt going to inbound the ball.
Allison
Back to Carson
Nutt.
Mullins. Back
Over
to
to
Allison
Allison.
Nutt.
Allison trying to shake and bake it there. Gets it over to number 22, out to
And the
I don't even know.
Paige just has no answer for this FHS passing game. They're passing it all around them. Bria White on the coverage, under to Allison Nutt, straight through
Allison
her
Nutt
legs,
gets
but
it
she
up,
recovers
and
it
Allison
and makes the
Nutt
layup.
with a bank. Full court pressure again from Fairview.
And boom goes the dynamite. Ooh, that Page coach doesn't look very happy now that they're losing by 1 point.
And Fairview has now entered the bonus as Page goes to the free throw line. First attempt is up and away, and she makes it. That now ties the game at 36.
36 all. Second shot.
And it is rimmed out.
It is missed. Caitlin Schnitzger not very consistent with her free throws.
And now Allison Nutt drives it down the court, gets it out to number 24, Roslyn,
who makes
puts
the
up
3
a
points.
Allison,
giving them a 3-point lead.
Allison Nutt with the assist there.
39-36.
Fairview has taken over the lead.
And Fairview is just back in this game. They fooled me. I didn't think they were going to make it. Did you, Travis?
Actually, Cody, I did know they would come back because they are a well put together basketball team.
They are. And Page seems to have no answer for their passing game. They are passing it all around the Page players. And this has just been a phenomenal game of basketball.
Page now inbounds the ball. Number 24, Wiley, who is guarded by Roslyn Mosley.
Back out to Kat Taylor, who dribbles it up.
She just dribbles right through 3 Fairview
Intended
defenders
for White, stolen.
by number 24, Roslyn Mosley on the pass.
Back out to Carson Mullins. Carson Mullins is merely a sophomore, but she is so influential in this Lady Jackets basketball team.
The ball goes out on Page, and it'll remain Fairview ball.
Good call by Chelsea Grishhaber, not touching the ball as it was going out of bounds.
Carson Mullins will now inbound the ball.
Carson Mullins.
She gets it into Allison Nutt.
Who makes the layup off the back. But fortunately, she was fouled. Or no, I'm sorry.
She walks. Page now inbounding the ball. Full court pressure again, and it is stolen again
by
Allison
Fairview. Nutt. Allison Nutt on fire.
This full court
by
pressure.
Chelsea Grishhaber. Keeps going out. Bria White using her size to claim the rebound. No offense, Bria White. Wiley with the carrying outside, looking for a pass. No one is open.
She
taking it
drives
in herself up, and
she
is no good. Rebounded by number 34, Taylor King,
to
all the way down.
Roslyn Mosley taking it down on a 3-on-1, but she is.
That was a pretty rough hit. What do you say, Travis?
That was. You know, this is one thing that Page has had no answer for this whole game, and this is the full court pressure. That has been the change in the second half for the Fairview team, and that is why they are up by 3.
With 5 minutes left, Lady Jackets up by 3.
Here
Looks
comes
like
this
they might have
full court
clinched their
pressure
victory
again.
tonight. Double teamed. Oh, Kat Taylor cannot come away with it. Timeout called by the Lady Jackets.
And the score is still 39-36, Fairview.
Lady Jackets gotta be pleased with their second half. What do you say, Travis?
They have to be. They have come back into this game and now leading by 3.
If they keep this up, they will dominate and win for this large home crowd that has come to see them and support them.
But one thing I have noticed right now is both teams are in the bonus. So be looking forward to a lot of free throws in this last 5 minutes of this game.
Looking out, coming out number 10, Kat Taylor about to take the inbound. Inbounded to none other than Wiley, of course. She's the playmaker on this Page team. Up to White, also a dominating player for the Page team. Given to number 12, Hannah Springer. We haven't seen much of her play today. Taken down into White. And scored. And look at the guests are just going crazy over there for Caitlin Schnitzger's shot.
And Carson Mullins bringing it down the court for Fairview, setting up the play once again. And she drives it up to the three-point line. Holds up. Allison Nutt setting a pick. Now passes it to Allison.
Nutt.
Allison drives it in, brings it back out, passes it to Carson Mullins.
Who holds out. Allison retreating. Good call by Allison on the play. Let's don't be greedy out there, Lady Jackets. Blocking. Looking for the pass. Beautiful maintaining by Carson Mullins as time ticks away in this game with the Lady Jackets winning by 1.
Carson Mullins holding the ball up at the top of the court.
Coverage by Wiley, but she's so small, but so awesome. The two smallest people on both teams are going up against each other. And it's interesting
Carson Mullins
Carson
dribbles
Mullins
right
going
past
outside,
her, drives it in, but is
looking
met with
for
a
an
wall
option.
of Page defenders.
looking for an option. She's looking for one.
Back out to Allison Nutt, who gets it back to Mullins, and they're just trying to hold out this 1-point lead.
They have wasted like a minute on this play alone. Carson Mullins just holding onto the ball. She has been so consistent this whole game.
Look for Carson Mullins.
Oh.
And that is a jump ball.
And Wiley-
Fairview maintains possession.
Fairview gets possession back. Wiley just wasn't going to stand for any of this time waste and BSing around. She was going to take the stab and get that ball.
Allison Nutt now inbounds the ball.
To Rosalind Mosley, who gives
Back
it back to
out to
Allison. Allison
Allison.
holding on to it, looking for an option.
And Allison will maintain with possession
Page
for as long
the
as she
first
can.
time. Page for the first time successfully shutting down this passing game.
Allison Nutt now brings it back out to the top, trying to waste time.
Allison being forced to retreat
As time ticks
by number
down
22,
to 2.5 minutes here
Casey
to play.
Harold.
Allison Nutt brings it back out again. And she just fakes out number 22.
Allison
misses
up
the
for the
shot.
shot. Unfortunately, she doesn't make it out to Bria White, who passes it to Wiley, dribbling it down like a mad woman.
And she pulls up with Rosalind
Retreats
Mosley
back.
on the coverage.
Retreats back. Rosalind Mosley defending her. Runs around. Good coverage by Bria White, using her size once again to her advantage. Up and no good. Some of the first inconsistency we've seen all day from Bria White.
She was
And
fouled.
she will go to the free throw line.
And these free throws right now are big as they're down by 1 point with 2 minutes left in the game.
These free throws could make or break. First one's up and no good.
Pressure
get-
gets to her.
Page is still down. Bria White is buckling under the pressure. And no good.
She misses the second free throw, but Paige gets the rebound. But
Stolen by
away.
Fairview, number 14, Christiana Purvis.
Out to number 20, Carson Mullins, who dribbles it down, pulls up, gets it back to number 14. Over to Carson Mullins now.
Good
Nice
block by
pick.
number 32, Allison. Foul on number 32, Bria White. That will be her third of this game. Again, I want to put emphasis on the fact that both Christiana and Carson are both sophomores, and they are so influential on this Lady Jackets basketball team.
Carson Mullins misses her first free throw attempt.
If Carson Mullins can get the second, it will put them up by 2, meaning that if Paige scores, it will only be a tie.
Unless they hit a 3.
Unless they get a 3. Very observant. And it
And-
ribs out. It ribs out to number 22.
Still with
She
this
gives
full
it.
court pressure,
Wiley dribbling it down. White under the basket.
and Paige finds an answer
In
to
double
that full court
coverage.
pressure.
Wiley just
Allison
holding on to
Nutt
it.
putting pressure up there. Gets it inside.
Bria,
Oh, almost
Bria
taken away
White
by Fairview.
lost the ball. And there it is to Wiley. She's desperation. You can see it in her eyes, on her face. Desperation has stricken this Page team.
As they're moving
And
quick.
a pick by Bria White. Bria White, control yourself. It's going to be Fairview's ball.
Carson Mullins dribbling up the court for Fairview.
This
Getting
game is
pressured
as
by
intense
Wiley.
as any we've seen this year. 39-38.
Over to Allison Nutt, and Allison Nutt gets held, and she will go to the free throw line. And
This game, one of the most intense I've seen all season.
And as good as a free throw shooter as Allison Nutt is,
Allison Nutt,
she will go 2 for 2 right here.
after this half, you know, I think she will. And there it is, leaving it to the fate of a single shot to tie the game. If she makes this, they will be forced to get a 3 in the next minute or lose the game. And she doesn't make it, but that's okay.
Full court pressure by
32.
Fairview.
Out. To Page. Bria White under the goal, and she misses her layup. Misses it.
She was left wide open
She
yet
was.
again.
And Bria White is too consistent of a player, too good of a player to leave open like that. All the way down for another free throw. Foul on number 22, Casey Hare. On number 32, Bria White. Come on, Bria. Keep it together. They are just getting so desperate out there, those Page girls. And the first shot by Carson is up, and it is good.
That was perfect.
That could be the game right there, folks. That could be the game. 50 seconds left, and Fairview is up by 3. That is hard to come back from, ladies and gentlemen. Rebounded by number 22, Casey Harold. And here it is. This is the home stretch, ladies and gentlemen.
The lead does remain 3 for Fairview. She throws it into the stands.
Into the stands. Oh, the home team is going crazy with this.
That was just a terrible pass.
41-38. And Fairview will try to hold on to the ball here.
Roslyn Mosley gets the inbound from Miss Allison Nutt, who gets it back to Allison.
Guarded by Casey Harold. This is most likely the end of the game. Fairview will try to run down the clock, and judging from how they ran down that whole 2 minutes earlier in the fourth quarter, I suspect they will be able to maintain this lead.
We now have 20 seconds left in the game as
Out to
Roslyn
24,
Mosley
another
is
foul.
fouled.
Oh no, Roslyn Mosley to the free throw line. Page.
One free throw right here could be the end of the game for the Page team.
How the mighty have fallen, Page. How the mighty have fallen. And this has just been an excellent game. You've got to commend the spirit and the heart of this FHS girls basketball team. They've just kept with it, and up by 4 points. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. That will be the end of this game.
Just look forward to that full court pressure with another steal by Fairview to end the game.
Bria White using her size, and she has been able to do that all game. Unfortunately,
Wiley gets the ball.
they will not prevail.
There's now 10
Up
seconds
to
left
Bria
in the
White,
game.
and she makes it, but is all for naught. 7 seconds left. All of it is for naught. 2 points down. If they can score in this next 7 seconds, I will be amazed, ladies and gentlemen. Timeout called by Page. Oh, they have got to get back in this. Page keeping their heads high, though, with high spirits. The same spirit, however, that Fairview has had this whole game.
Coach Wayne preaching to those Fairview Lady Jackets down there.
And only in the final 3 minutes of this game have they been able to shut down the passing game. Had Page been able to shut down the passing game this entire game, perhaps they could have come away with the victory here. What do you think, Travis?
I'll have to agree with you on that one, Cody. And we're now coming out of the timeout with 8 seconds left.
This will be the last 8 seconds in one of the most intense basketball games I have ever seen.
Fairview leading 42-40. And they have the privilege of inbounding the ball. Allison Nutt
Inbounded by Allison Nutt.
gets it over 24.
Roslyn
Mosley.
That's it. Carson Mosley.
This is the end of the game.
That's it.
As
Foul.
Rosalind Mosley is fouled.
Foul.
Rosalind Mosley will be heading to the free throw line with 4 seconds remaining.
You can tell that Paige is strategically trying to foul. Hopefully, they can get the ball back and get it in this last 4 seconds. But
she has
unfortunately, it has backfired, and they will lose the free throws to Fairview. Rosalind Mosley first is up, and it is no good.
That is no good.
Perhaps if Bria White can use her size once again to get this rebound, they could very well have a chance of tying this basketball game.
If I was in her shoes, I would intentionally miss it right here. I would.
And it's up and nothing but net from Rosalind Mosley. Nothing but net. Beautiful shot in the last 4 seconds of this game.
Cody, the reason being right there is because as soon as Paige touches the ball, the clock starts moving. And with 4 seconds left, I would highly doubt that they could get the ball down the court and make a shot in those 4 seconds. Now with them letting them inbound the ball, they could have time to set up for a shot.
That's true, that's true. The fouls have been phenomenal this game with 19 in the second half alone.
And the score is now 43-40, Fairview lead with 4.1 seconds left on the clock.
Paige very, very into this game. Fairview merely trying to hold on to their victory. And they have worked hard for it, Travis. They have worked hard for it this whole game, being down in the first and second, the entire first half. And they have come back to clinch a victory from the hands of Paige.
That Paige coach was going crazy with that whiteboard during that timeout.
I thought he was going to wear a hole in the whiteboard with that expo marker.
Yeah. Paige now inbounding the ball. Look for a Hail Mary here. No.
To Wiley, 2-1. Bria White up.
And that is the end of the game.
And it is good.
No good. That is no good.
A 3-point. The ref is signaling. We will go. Hail Mary play.
No, look for this.
We will go into overtime.
No, we need instant replay. That clock ran out. No. No. The clock expired before she even had time to think about that shot.
Bria White, just a phenomenal basketball player. And of course, she's the one to make the 3 points. We are going to go into 4 minutes of overtime. Fairview not managing to clinch their victory so early, but Cody, perhaps they are still in this game.
Cody Mitchell, you now see why I would intentionally miss that last free throw, because they did put up that miracle shot that I had talked about earlier. Now we are going into overtime, tied at 43. I cannot believe this. This is a heartbreaker, folks. Something goes wrong with the tip. It looks like the clock did not start.
And here we go. We're about to start our overtime in this very intense Paige, and we are started.
And Paige
tipped
gets the
over
ball
to the
back.
Paige side. Falling down is number 22, Casey Harold.
But Wiley gets the ball back.
Wiley
over
up to number 12.
Paige.
Hannah Springer.
Back out to Wiley.
Back to Springer. And Fairview, you've got to hold it together this half.
But Fairview steals the ball, but it goes off the foot.
Inside to number 22, Chelsea Grishhopper. The refs are going to rule.
But she did get fouled.
A foul. A foul on number 34, Garrett No. And this will be her first foul of this game, in fact. And now, taking the free throw is number 20, Carson Mullins. Let's see how she can handle this kind of pressure. Up, and it's no good. This has been a game like I've never seen before, ladies and gentlemen. It's up and it's good. Giving Fairview a 1-point lead that maybe if they can hold on to for the next 3.5 minutes, they will win.
This full court pressure once again, and Fairview stole.
Fairview stolen. It's going to be a jump ball given.
They are calling a foul on number 20, Carson Mullins.
Foul? No. Foul by number 24, Allison Wiley. That little, oh no, by number 10, excuse me, Kat Taylor. That is her 5th She has half of the fouls of this entire game. For Paige.
First attempt is good. And her second attempt is good as well to put Fairview up by 3 points. Paige now driving down the court all the way, but she loses the ball.
Passed out to White.
That was
You will remember White. She was the playmaker who made that final shot in the ticking away seconds of regular time.
As time had expired.
And she will be praised when she gets to that locker room. I can see it now.
Paige maintaining possession. And
Bree White.
Wow, they are going down like dominoes down there in the
Bria
paint.
falling over her own player. Foul.
And it looks like Paige will be going to the free throw line yet again.
Foul by number 10, Danny Moore. Oh, excuse me, by number 22, Chelsea Grishauber.
And her first free throw.
First attempt by number 12, Hannah Springer, is missed. You know, at this point in the game, it is really a battle between the home side and the guest side. The pressure is just immense for these two teams. And she makes her second shot, making it a 2-point game.
And Carson Mullins bringing it up the court for Fairview once again.
Paige refuses
like
to go
Wiley,
down. Carson Mullins
Mullins going through
that
Wiley.
through that little Allison Wiley.
She's trying to go through Wiley again.
Back through the tiny Allison Wiley.
Carson dribbling the ball, passes it over to number 34, back into Allison Nutt, number 32.
Allison
puts
Nutt
up the shot and
she
it rolls
makes it.
in. That gives Fairview a
Nutt.
4-point lead in this overtime with 2 minutes and 15 seconds remaining.
Allison Nutt is playing a different
ball.
game than she has been in the first half.
Paige now has the ball, gets his number 32. And they put up a shot but miss. And now Rosalind Mosley, number 24 for Fairview, has the ball.
Dribbling it down, trying to waste some time as they have a 4-point lead. But as we've seen before,
that does not always work.
Nope. You have got to secure the entire game because this White, Bria White.
Up to number 22, Grishauber. But she misses, and
Back
Paige
out
gets the rebound.
To Wiley.
Wiley passes to number 22.
Number 22 for the Paige team, Casey Harold.
Out to number 34.
And
number that ball is taken away by
Nutt.
Grishauber. Over to Allison Nutt. Now to Carson Mullins.
You know, Travis, they say big things come in small packages. And after watching Carson Mullins and Allison Wiley, you know, I think I might start to believe them.
I'm agreeing 100% with you there.
Allison Nutt just trucking Casey Harold, excuse me.
She used the hit stick on that.
Casey Harold with her third foul of the game will take Allison Nutt to the free throw line for her first attempt, which is up and good. I don't think Allison Nutt has missed a single free throw this entire game, Travis. Well, I think she's missed one. Up, and the second one is good, securing a 6-point lead for the Lady Jackets over Paige.
With 1 minute and 4 seconds remaining.
1 minute and 4 seconds. I'm not even sure that the miraculous Bria White will be able to bridge this gap. I don't want to speak too soon, folks. I've done it before, but I think this may be the end of this game.
I would not count out the Paige team because they did come back in the fourth quarter. As long as Fairview can hold on to the ball and make the shots, it'll be all good, and we'll come out with a victory in this hard-fought battle.
That's right, Travis. That is right.
There's our Fairview cheerleaders doing something over there. Not sure what they're doing.
Fairview cheerleaders Actually, the cheerleaders have really just kept this large crowds peppy this entire game. Bravo, cheerleaders.
The ball will be inbounded by number 22 for Page into
Casey
none other
Harrell.
than Wiley.
Into Wiley. Wiley is just, she's the playmaker.
And
she dribbles it down like a mad woman
right
out to
past
Bria
them
White,
two.
who makes the
Bria
shot,
White, Bria
bridging the
White.
gap after I said she would. 4 points. It is a 4-point game. And it is out off the fingertips of Taylor King.
And Page will take over the ball once again.
Number 12, Hannah Springer. You know, we really haven't seen very much from her this whole game. Back to Wiley. She's looking to make the play.
Wiley
And
gets
there
it
it
in,
is to
and
Bria
she
White.
falls down.
who
Bria
trips
White
over her
falls
own
down.
feet.
Gets it out to number 34, Taylor King.
Bria White trips over her own massive feet.
And there is a holding by Page, and Allison Nutt will be heading to the free throw line once again. And according to my observations, that is not the person you want on the free throw line for the Page team.
Allison Nutt is dynamite.
Allison Nutt
on
has
the
been
free throw
on
line.
fire this whole game. What is that? What is that? It goes in again.
Allison Nutt making free throws. It's like killing a cockroach with a rocket launcher, I'm telling you.
But she does
she
miss her
misses
second one.
Spoke too soon again. You know, this whole team, both of them have just surprised me this entire
That was
game.
a foul by
26
Taylor
seconds
King.
left. Foul by FHS.
By Taylor King.
Taylor King making the foul. 5-point difference. Let's see if we can't get 2 on the board right now.
Allison Wiley.
Allison Wiley, first shot, up, and it's no good.
Off the back of the rim. That is
house.
significant.
Brick house, Allison Wiley.
That is significant for Fairview.
Up again, and it's no good. You know, I can hear the crowd screaming from here.
That was good. That went in, Cody.
I said that. Pretty sure I said it went in. Well, it did go in.
It is stolen by Page.
Off the foot of Allison Nutt, back out.
And it will remain Page's ball.
Allison Nutt cannot lose her composure now.
There is a 4-point lead by Fairview with 20.6 seconds remaining in this overtime. Page now inbounding the ball, but she misses.
Immediately off the fingertips of Wiley, straight up.
And one.
It is now a 2-point game, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now a 2-point game. And if they can get these two right here, they will be tied yet again. I'm saying if they can score 2 points, it will tie the game. It is simple math, Travis, is it not? Travis trying to tell me that it's 1 point.
I'm saying one free throw, Cody, and Page gets the ball. Who knows? Maybe White can be the hero for Page again. Maybe with another miraculous 3-point.
Bria White
shot.
going outside unguarded. You have got to follow her out there, Lady Jackets. And there goes Allison Nutt. Or no, Chelsea Grishaber trying to guard her.
And that
Wide
pass,
open off
that
the
pass,
hands, inside to Wiley. It's going to be
we
a
have
jump
a jump ball. And
Jump
Fairview
ball
gets
for
possession
Fairview.
with 3.9
And the
seconds
crowd
left.
goes wild,
The
ladies
crowd
and gentlemen.
is going
3 seconds,
crazy.
and you know what? I doubt that Fairview is going to give the ball back to Page if they can help it.
We have a 2-point lead for Fairview as they inbound the ball. Watch that 5 seconds. And that is game.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen.
This has been an exciting game for
Intense.
Fairview.
I'm Cody Mitchell.
And I'm Travis Taylor.
We want to thank the media crew and everyone that is involved, including Mr. Robert King. Thank you and good night.